Yo, yo, yo. I don't know if we're live. Déjame checo. ¿Sí? ¿O no? Okay, there's a delay in between when it says que estoy live and when it goes live. Okay. Yo creo que sí. Vamos a ver qué pedo. Yo, yo, yo. 1, 2, 3. Checking. Checking the audio and stuff away. Todos los días balazos. Ey, ey, ey. 1, 2, 3. Vamos a buscar papeles en este room. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. No me he dado cuenta que a lo mejor está bien off el sonido del juego. Y el sonido de yo. A ver. Pero... Technically no tiene nada que ver, because apparently it's been like that forever. Pero... pues caga palo. Está confusing. Ven para arriba mi cámara. Tiempo. Algo pasó. Bajito. Ahí está. Mamadas. A little bit more mic volume. Yo, yo, yo. Ahora sí. Pues para allá no había papeles. Acá. One, two, three. I wonder how I can fix that. Necesito moverle algo que no sé qué sea at the moment. Uy, ya me te balaseaba, cámara. and shit like that. Or maybe it's fine and I'm just tripping out about it.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Whoa. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible.
Está
Place of
loco.
power, like the oldest house.
What does that mean? Ay, me dicen si está muy recio mi voz, because now I think it is.
During an AWE investigation,
Well, it depends, es que como si lo está viendo en una tablet o TV, pues a lo mejor no, pero si lo tienes en un pinche...
I'm glad to see you're still you.
¿Cuántas? Si lo tienes en, en unos headphones, pues maybe not.
They've each taken a few hits. We need to get them to a surgical station ASAP, but I don't think they're stable enough to move.
Oh yeah? Well, they're gonna have to be, because we are moving out and I am not leaving them behind. Now do what you need to do.
A few hits. Taking a few hits, dice. Federal Bureau of Control, have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all the Hadron research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRA, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau heads meeting. To El Salvador from H. Marshall. El vato se enojó cuando le enseñaron las máquinas.
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin
¿Por qué
Horowitz.
te enojatis?
Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise. And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No, because it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Sirena.
Returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names?
I'm not doing so hot.
Sirena.
You're fine. We'll push through this. The Hiss are the ones doing the pushing, Doc.
To map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary
ver,
objective, as
¿qué
always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective.
Va sufriendo.
What a surprise.
And did you
Hey, remember the deal. You kill a hiss, I buy a shot. Bottom shelf only, though.
No, nothing.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The Hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
Me está
Decision
confundiendo los
recap.
pinches
Death, disaster,
subtitles.
and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. Well, Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. But I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a Hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. We are just treading water here, and the Hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there.
No me conoces.
I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Yes. Let's do it. Bobatos madreados soldiers. Que vete a trabajar as a soldier, que te paguen y que te maten. Like, I guess maybe it's in your contracts. Like, maybe you get something out of it, pero te mueres. Your family would get something out of it, maybe. A redacted file. Y tu dark tags, como todos tus pobres. Pobre vato. Pura sufridera. Locked door. Que ya. Nada. Nada. Que para arriba. Nada. A veces hay cosas para arriba. You gotta be.
Arish wasn't kidding
observant.
about that monster.
Monster. Swan boat AI-19/KE -KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description/altered effect. Item is made of fiberglass, painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of redacted. Possible connection to objective power 5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resources Department. Background. The item was seized from an activity rental service called Redacted, located on Lake Redacted on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it rejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by a helicopter. A containment specialist, a specialist accompanied it sent to recite formulas C.9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Un pato. Pato malo.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
You gotta be careful.
Shit! They're shattered. Not a single prism left. What the fuck?
El dinosaurio de Jurassic Park. El dinosaurio que mató al señor Gordillo. Fuck. Poquito chingo. It's distorted.
Let's hurry up and find
He's distorted. Agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the Hiss Distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. The Hiss Distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously unknown for the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered object of power. How does this invisibility work? Does the Distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use Hiss resonance to refract light? The physical deformation of this particular Hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question: Are the corrupted simply animated corpses? Refer to file redacted
Darling's lab.
for more. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Para allá? But now, before looking for some papers. Por acá entré. Pues no hay. Y vos CCI be like, no, no hay, claro.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from. Extra-dimensional matter. It has the unique property of blocking out a lot of frequencies. A good thing. It keeps things stable, contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again if you...
No mames.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions,
El neighbor.
when the
BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of redacted density that nullifies all resonance with a range of redacted to redacted hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed analyzed most notably the fire breaks. Feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work with that field has markedly slowed in years. Refer to file 5-93-1733 before report.
Other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where BlackRock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
BlackRock comes from a threshold, quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Think of it
We'll
as
see. Logically. Weapon mods.
This should get us into the quarry.
Many dangerous things we
Yes.
absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the BlackRock line fire breaks are about.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. It feels sane. Or just the right kind of insane.
Brain. Insane in the membrane. Agáchate, ¿cómo te agachas? Ahí está. Threshold remnant. Wow. No me acuerdo en qué me quedé ayer, but right now I'm going to... era que según andan buscando una piedra because they want to see if they can make a machine out of it o algo así. So I have to go look for it porque a donde fui no había. So now I have to go to where they actually get it from, como del piso. Y es como en otra dimension. So para allá voy. Sopa. Oh no. Chinga. Me caí hasta abajo. Por aquí había una bonfire type of thing. Bueno. Pues de perdido no me morí. Mujuri. ¿Cómo chingado llegué ahí? De acá. I doubt it. No. A ver. Maybe no tampoco. Right acá. Sí me caí. For not looking.
Hey, remember the deal. You kill a hiss, I buy a shot. Bottom shelf only, though.
Okay, I'm finally back to where I used to be. Antes de caerme. A shortcut. Ah, fuck. Better just get out of here. Oh, they did get me surrounded. Apenas que decir, no me siguieron. Pero, apparently yes. Ah, ya no. Necesito ver cómo se llama esta next control point that I got, porque technically I should have been able to go back to it. Aquí. Ah, ok. No lo tenía for some reason, o no lo vi. Cool. I don't know if I have to send it down para que jale. Like sometimes there's elevators que no jalan abajo. Y un papel. Fan supplements. The oscillator altered item 3. Supplementary materials extract from formal interdepartmental complaint. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investigator redacted met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by overly disturbing the air. As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm their certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in this increasingly technological world, with the radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we insist that our department handle all communication with the public bodies. With all due respect, William S. Powers, head of the Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions. O sea que no, I don't know, no entendí. Como que son mamadas, pero they don't want you to know. Or some shit. Or some shit like that. Pues para abajo o para arriba. Wherever this takes.
Elevator's broken. Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Bueno. No hay nada secret. Uy. El vato. Trying to exploit me. Exploit me. Ah, yo pensé que era un item. Es un tubo que puedo agarrar. En Alan Wake las cosas eran malas y en este game las cosas son buenas. Algo cayó aquí bien duro, o fui yo. A ver. Oh, yo también lo puedo volar. Pretty cool. A ver. ¿Dónde me bajo? Por acá. Golpe. Oh shit, explotó. Se pasó de lanza. No me fijé que iba a explotar o algo. Dile granazo a tu madre. Ya sabrá. Ya no tiene miedo a la roca, ya tiene chingo de health. Y tiene poder. Hay chingo de partes para dónde ir. A ver. Ow. I guess that wall doesn't break or what? I can see. It looks like this wall obviously breaks like this. Es un secreto. O maybe para acá era. Getting location discovered. I think I better get out of here. ¿Qué hacen todas estas matas? What are they? Ah, yeah, I know where I am. La chica. Hay como plants malas que avientan espinas que te matan. Quítate, vete. Uy. Y I don't think there's a way out. Ah, sí. Es un high jump. Like, I can't touch the floor ese morado porque es como veneno. Too hidden for me. Never mind. No se miraban, eran como flores o hongos malos. Y se mira bonito, pero tan dangerous. Yeah. Parkour and psychic powers. Psychic parkour. Federal Bureau Control, we need additional diamond blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research we want. Or the clean cut research wants. This black rock shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of the damn things. The dimensions of these slabs of black rock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better fucking work a treat. Go ahead and double the last order. Los fire breaks son las puertotas esas que se miran ahí. Like, según son como que big slabs of the rock. Que no dejan que pase nada supernatural. Pues sí, pero que para abajo.
Whoa. Not what I expected.
The astral plane. As everybody knows, that's what it looks like. A ver. No había nada. Ok, es que por ahí no se iba a poder. Hombre. Yeah. En lugar de hook, es parkour. Para nada, parkour para nada, porque no había nada acá arriba. ¿Para qué serán? ¿Quién sabe? Pero se lo voy a aventar. If I find more. Pirueta. Taco pirueta. Que hagan una... Tuviera que madre que hicieran un negocio de tacos. Que los que te dan la comida vienen caminando como que al revés. Y se llama taco pirueta. Tacos pirueta. Y es como... Pues tacos pirata. Pero... al revés. And like... Pues otras cosas. Muchas cosas. Pero... Mainly tacos pirata. Es como el otro que habíamos dicho antes de tacos Pierrot, que es de payasos. También jalaría. Y también serían tacos pirata. Porque Pierrot. All Bureau personnel are reminded to kindly not smoke in the quarry. Even though the quarry area is technically an outdoor space, it is still a part of the Bureau and therefore no smoking rules does apply. Not only is it considerate towards your fellow employees to refrain from inflicting the harm of secondhand smoke, it is also prudent to avoid any risk of gas fires, unforeseen threshold reactions, and possible creation of altered receptacles. Under no circumstances should cigarette butts be left in the quarry. Thank you for your understanding. Pues imagine. Pues a lo mejor sí pega. Porque tacos y piruetas. But it would not be cost effective porque you're gonna have like professional acrobats. Like it would have to be professional acrobats a huevo. Y pues tan caros, me imagino, no nomás es como que whatever. shit. A big explosion. Valió verga. Me explotó en la cara. Me agüito poquito.
Darling's key. This should get us into the quarry.
Ah, no mames. Si me salen todos los malos aquí, no me voy a enojar. Y si no está abierto acá, también me voy a enojar. Ah, no me tuve que enojar. Si está abierto. Black Rock Prism. Excavated theme. Nomás uno. Uy, cuidado. Huevo.
And there it is. Right where you led me. HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs? Then Dylan.
Ok, ya me regreso Stick with Marshall. Ok. Oh shit. Una cosa bien mala. Dos. Ay shit. Tronando y la chingada. Sí, ya nerds. Bueno. Take your time. Te roban el alma. Eight, su mamá. Su mamá. Nice, I can already control spin. Oh hey mate, what's going down? La spin no está tan buena, se me hace es como una machine gun. Esta la bella. Nah, no vale verga. But what if rate of fire, damage against armor, damage nomás, post nomás. Pacalala. Not so good. Ni pacalala. Es que además que I kept using the regular one forever. Y luego ya después, ahorita que agarre una que es como like you shoot it and you can make it explode. Nambe, eso está con madre. And the one after it is also pretty cool. The Pierce, I use it to kill the annoying flying ones.
Collins, any word on survivors?
We've located numerous safe rooms with survivors inside. We're waiting on HRAs before we open them. Once we can safely bring them out, the survivors will be escorted here straight away.
Wonderful.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codenamed P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond.
James Bond.
Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous.
Esa viejita chingona.
Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know.
Technically son mamás de gobierno nomás.
I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me.
No son
okay?
camaradas.
I could use a friend right now.
Vamos a ver qué pedo. Certain resources / loot can be constructed / crafted into mod / forms. We advocate / facilitate this at control points / menus. This will only be available / exclusive for the director. pussy. Like, in case you didn't know you can make weapons and shit, you can. And mods, pero los mods nunca los usé. ¿Qué es eso? No es tan chido. Es que nunca tiene nada bueno. Me olvida para no tener miedo. Containment.
Pope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's
Welcome back.
logs? They'll crucify us if he finds out.
Containment and shit. Panopticon.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable. Something worse. Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They are all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever breached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
Imagine, like, según, like, Federal Bureau control the United States, right? Whatever. But imagine if it was, like, either control shit en otros países, you know, en otros countries, or que los vatos vengan a como terrorize y los se roban todo, la verga. It's even worse. Pinche sombra. Ah, levántala. Apúntale bien. Nembe. Let's put it back the way it was. Rip. I'll keep that one for now. Explótale esa EO, vato. El vato no lo hace. No, pues qué padre. Explótalo. Explótalo. Explota este. Explótalo. Bueno, he's gonna be my new friend. Fuck you. Ah, pendejo, ahora sí explota. Se mamó. Examination of paranatural topics, object of power, and altered item distinctions. Summary. While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant para-utilitarian abilities. See file POOT 812 for an introduction to the subject. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely believed to be due to the redacted's affiliation with objects of power. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates redacted evaluates who can or cannot enter. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more paranaturally redacted than altered items. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it is no wonder that they are notably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have redacted altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. Refer to file 5-29-9485 for full report. Full report. No hay nada, no hay nada. Hay que leer. Entropic echo. Entropy es como chaos, ¿no? Se murió el camarada solo. I wonder how you get up there. Ah. Por acá. No mames. No hay nada. No hay nada a la chingada. No, estos. Remote dot. Like the stuff that you need to upgrade your weapons is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting things. Undefined reading. Hidden trend. Ritual impulse. Threshold remnant. Intrusive pattern. Astral blit remote dot. Entropic echo. Son puras cosas locas.
Reminder. This week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention. Reminder. This week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red,
Imagine.
or any shade in between must be...
I have some, pero no los quiero tirar y luego te duele. O te matan. Just straight up kill you. do that I don't. Era como que hiciera combo la roca. Truf, truf, truf. Uy, guapo. I didn't think he would get me. El vato. Shoot me. DHOOT. Me. Shoot me. So much to do, so much to see. The item that was the item was last owned by Madame Redacted, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in public scandal, she relocated to Redacted, Maine. So, for reasons unknown with her, came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report that she barely left her home in the short years she spent in Redacted. After her death, caused by Redacted, the state held a public auction of her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights. Some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing an article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scans of national periodicals. National periodicals is a hard word to say. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau. Mannequin malo. Mannequin Skywalker. No, sir. No, no, no. Otra vez. This is a big ass room.
Hello? I need some help here.
Hey, boy, coming out. Espérate.
Someone needs help over there. I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks?
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Roop can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
Espérate. Necesito agarrar aquí. ¿Qué? Decía que no lo podía agarrar. Es una de estas, Radio Fire. Bueno, vamos a ver, sir. Vamos a ver qué pedo. It doesn't make sense, like you have to go through the hotel every time. Ir al reloj. Necesito pararle a las horas que iba este. ¿Qué horas dice? Graffiti. Dale más. Lo paro con Square, ok. A huevo. No. Mm. 805 or what? Que le apure. Ah, fuck, todo pendejo. Okay, it's 12:45.
This Wells guy can't be far.
Well, Fargo. Hey, get out of here.
Those must be the clocks he was talking about.
Hay varios. Déjale controlo. Pícale refresh rank because it's not doing it in my end. Déjate escribo. Nunca pude escribir refresh bien. Quién sabe por qué a veces pasa eso. Upgrade Pierce, upgrade Shatter. Mr. Pizza. Fuck.
Shit.
Mi camarada.
Are you Wells?
No.
Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
You tried. That's enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood. Let's go.
No, tú tienes la key card for this door. Oh, wait.
What's with the clocks?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. The forces at play in there got a hold of someone's old clock and started duplicating it. Now,
Ahorita me dices. Ahora sí. Nice, nice. Los vatos bien awkward nomás trabajando. There's a snake in my boot. No mames. No es nada, nomás están todos awkward. Los camaradas. Spare footage.
the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
camarada no está tirando esquina o qué. Horacio. Es closer. Mira todos los relojes. ¿Por qué, hombre? Es como un glitch. Camarada no irá a venir o qué. Jasper Postbox Altered Item 31. Background. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona, after communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the street. 4 of the 5 dispatch agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variation of identification formulas were tried and with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office, unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and re-informing the public away from the site. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City. A la verga, es una little postbox que te paraliza.
Thanks.
Súbele.
That's O'Neill. Shit.
¿Cómo sabes? Like they're all wearing the same suit. A quemar iguano. Ah, mira. Tuca. También exacto las balas. ¿Qué aquí? Nada. Ok, acá. Nada. Got a blast. Ah, mira. Ahí véale. Póntele bien, hombre. El camarada viene aventado, mira. You compliment me. Que la verga. No se deje quebrar. Esto tiene nombre. Cuidado. Este no era el de nombre, se me hace. La chingada. Dressed to the blues day to day with my collar up and shit. No me anden aventando granadas porque se las aviento en la pinche cara. Y el vato. I need to aim para que le quite más vida. Veo un... No le quito casi tanta. Casi tanta. El que la hace se olvida. El que la recibe nunca. Refrigerator supplement. Supplementary materials. Redacted interview 11/20/1974. A. Can you tell us why you left your building that day? LM. I was running out to get eggs. There was that corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left. Had his crayons out, happy. The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later beside the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fall on it, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen? A. You kept, Agent me imagino, you kept the refrigerator after the accident? Why? LM. It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then. Agent. Why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawings still on it? Who's WM? They'd gotten stuck to it. I wonder why they changed LM from LM to WM. They gotten stuck to it or something. I thought about cutting them off of those magnets, but maybe it was better I didn't hold on to them. Maybe it was better I didn't hold on to them. You know, gotta move on. Everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with the building collapse anyhow? End of relevant portion. Vaya. Fuel deficiency. Now I'll be able to shield more efficiently. Look at all these clocks. ¿Por qué tantos? Gastando chingo de RAM del PlayStation nomás.
When it was clear we couldn't contain the ultimate, Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but Hiss were waiting for us. I took Horowitz to the motel court and went back for the others.
That was brave of you.
I'm the medic. It's my job.
Federal Bureau of Control. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know the airplane we brought in, like the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual piece of that plane to be examined for suspected altered status. I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected material, and that's just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do. Qué hueva. Pero pues te pagan. They can make you do whatever they want in a way.
We're almost out of the threshold.
Qué bueno porque no he perdido. ¿Será para acá para donde dice exit? Oiga. Does it say exit for a reason? A ver, ¿qué chingados será? Pierce and Zoom Boost. Zoom plus 16, eso nada. Speed, shield strength, evade cost, evade efficiency. Ugh.
Come on. The motel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
Logistics, ok, ya estamos. Ya estás, mate. Drive safely. Ah, chingados era. Compa, ¿pa' dónde era? Comp. Say the complete opposite side of here. Remote thought. El camarada todavía está vivo. Ven y ayúdalo. Ven y ayúdalo. Where the fuck is the fucking dude?
Let's go.
Ah, pues sí. Cuando tú quieras.
Hold on. Something's wrong with him.
Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. No estaba así ahorita.
Horowitz. Oh, God, no. You his motherfucking sucker!
Se recupere, compa. Ah, mira, sabes que saca la shotgun. Pobrecito.
I should talk to Wells. Make sure he... I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. Guy never put himself first. At least the anchor altered item is still locked away down in the clocks. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it. Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
Ya está, compa. Vamos. Abilities. Lo voy a guardar mejor. Mejor. Me confunde el pinche mapilla. Mapilla. Aquí tiene que estar según.
This is the safe room Wells showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Threshold Management Retrospective Threshold 90 Summary. Threshold with effect redacted manifested in the containment sector in the middle of the redacted department. Simultaneously, numerous redacted appeared in the area, injuring and killing many. Many redacted. After rescue operations were completed and redacted rangers were sent to discover the threshold epicenter, the sheer amount of redacted made the expedition impossible. The area was sealed off after removing the clouds proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. Researchers theorized the threshold introduced unstable matter to our dimension, which adopted the form of the redacted as redacted when introduced to more stable. Redacted. Refer to file no sé qué. Para allá no. De acá vengo.
Great. More clocks.
Está grande este cuartillo. It's not like other rooms. I don't think I can go over there yet, entonces. Sí.
How am I supposed to get across that?
Chingao. Pues no se puede. Gotta get out of here entonces. Fuck it. Logistics. The most logical place to go. Memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces known and unknown for the protection and greater knowledge of all humankind. We honor their sacrifice. Yo no creo que sean tan poquita la raza que se ha muerto aquí. Fuck it, let's go this way first. Shoot me. No me van a hacer. ¿Qué se oye? Ah, era. pretty sneaky. Todas son como hongos o qué? Chongos. Mold autopsy. Autopsy report. Subject redacted. Summary. The deceased was a redacted year-old redacted with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating dorsal muscles, presumably, but not provably, caused by trap gases. Routine samples as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill were successfully extracted. However, the rapid retrogression outside of the host body cells needs to be noticed. Cause of death, mold ingestion. El vato comiendo mugrero. Energy boost. Uy. There's like 1 million of them. Eran poquitos. Qué pedo. Que me están aventando. Ah, es uno de esos fuckers. Ahí estuvo. Pelotudo. Taco pirueta. STD, creo que lo respiré. Para acabarla. Más eso había que hacer aquí, ¿o qué? Important. Feels important. Energy ambition. Writing this down so I don't forget. Saw this dream when I fell asleep during Dr. Darling's presentation and during a food poisoning. Do not wipe. This is a warning. I saw an inverted black pyramid, the board, the astral plane. Then a red pyramid appeared underneath. What's that? It felt scary and bad news. Morbo. 2. They moved to be on top of each other. Like elevator lights. Going up. Is this the sector elevator? Then they connected. Docked. No sé qué diga ahí. Oh shit. It's an hourglass. A doomsday clock. It started flashing wildly. The sand is leaking down. Oh no. So terrible. Fuck. 4. Now it's all down and the red on the top. This can't happen. We must stop this from happening. They rule us now. I woke up screaming. This is a warning. ¿Qué pedo? El vato soñó que iban a venir estos vatos malos o algo así, nada. No clearance. Ya chequé acá, ¿verdad? Apparently not well enough. No se ocupa.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Pretty cool. Corrupted sample.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected alternate motive case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building.
Treasure chest. Federal Bureau Control Security Center. Ah, mira. Puertita.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached.
Yeah.
Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Pues para allá no es todavía. Bueno, técnicamente sí, pero... There's a whole bunch of places I haven't gone to. Como para acá. ¿Cómo sería? Por arriba. Bueno, take your time. Por acá. Ay, fui que no tengo clearance para ir para allá. Oh, hay gritaderas. Where are they coming from? A ver. That's scary. Oh. Pues qué chido. Puras cosas locas y confundidas.
been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay.
Donald
Hello,
Trump.
I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere,
Don
numerous
Aldrin.
cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
Don't have time for
objects
this.
of Power and
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden. Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there.
Yeah.
It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here.
Just
I'll get
touch
the door
everything.
for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Vamos a darle.
The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
That's how we did. You never know. Upgrade shatter, upgrade spin, upgrade all of them. Ira construct charge. Me falta one corrupt temple. Good stuff. Siempre tienes que buscar abajo de todo. No mames. I launched myself off. Chocó con su telepathic abilities. Shield provides a strong defense against enemy projectiles but can easily be broken by a stronger attacks. Okay, no. Pues lo bueno que agarré esta bonfire thing. Control point. Pues ya no lo vuelvo a hacer. Actually, I'm gonna check what's down here. Why not? Fourth floor. explosión pesada. Campo. Es de la P.O. Box que decían que congela gente. ¿Qué más hay? Picnic basket. I don't think we've seen that one, pero I think I had read it before that it makes things cold around it, maybe. Maybe not. ¿Qué más? Un abanico. Sledgehammer. I wonder what number 3 floor is.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Most probably not. It's classified. Ábreme la puerta. Altered item containment cell. Containments, not cells. ¿Cómo cuáles? Aquí no hay nada.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shifter blazer never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back.
No,
I
Mama.
promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Pobre. Bridge duty. Let me go here first porque I'm pretty sure que voy a pelear con un boss ahí. Y va a estar duro and my guns suck. Me do una con explosives.
Let him have it! Up there! We've got flying, we got this!
Aquí es donde estaba el breach.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Antes decía.
No!
Benikoff TB. Imprisoning me. Todo el pinche kinder. Surprise. Se le salió el tiro. No les hace nada. Be my comrade. También. Ah, fuck, se murió el vato. I wanted to take over his mind. Research ID, Salvador.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does. Okay, the TV. Another object of power gone nuts. Here we go again.
Background. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the Redacted. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew redacted by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called Redacted rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, Redacted, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the Redacted to the U.S. port of Redacted. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the Redacted. Televisión. Use the TV/babysitter levitate superhero over the obstacle. Cool, badass. Ocupado para allá. Uy, me mataba. I'm super psychic. Ugh. Ay, yo me voy volando. Newsflash/APB. The his static attempts to our broadcast must survive.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Benikoff TV, no unique containment procedures required while bound. Description: Parrot utility. A CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of redacted. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to harness this effect for their own use. See report redacted for the result. Tested with prime candidate redacted. The object is currently bound by redacted. Background: the object was first discovered in a local news story from redacted Kansas. A figure had been seen redacted over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered that a man named Redacted had bound himself to the object. Mr. Redacted was detained, CK's 39HQ656, and the object was brought to the Bureau for study. Wow, otra vez. Bolo. No, thank you. Now vamos. ¿Cómo puedo subir al next floor? I can already fly, pero... Falta corrupt the temple. Pobre señor este. Pues lo ayudo de una vez, hombre, fuck it. Hay que batallar. Oh, no se puede. No mames. I have to do this one first. Ah, ya vi por dónde es todo, pendejo. Ooh. Y le sniper a su madre. Un globo. El pato que había salido ya en la story. No me acuerdo qué hacía. Pero sí. Ajá, para tomar agua. Una crowbar.
Dylan. He's so close.
Está cerrado. Ah, ok. Hizo desmadre. Tropic Echo.
Hello.
Pope.
Can you hear me? Jesse. Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get
El vato
back.
tiene boquilla de loco.
I have to see.
We reach / tether through control points into the bureau / house. Nexus / threshold / area codes allow for access. You can translocate, fast travel, construct through the control points.
My brother.
Federal Bureau of Control. Dylan Faden daily observations. Confidential. 9 a.m. Breakfast is brought. 11:54 a.m. Gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed. 11:57 asks for a television to be turned on. Staff do so. 12 p.m. Lunch is brought. Breakfast is removed. 12:02 eats lunch. 2:38 uses toilet. 4:03 begins talking to self. Recording speech is not possible due to noise from television. 4:07 becomes upset, throws lunch tray at glass. 4:09 sedated. Crew clean the cell. Television is turned off. 6:12 comes to. Asks for television to be turned on. Staff refuse. 6:16 sleeps. Television privilege were refused due to hostile behavior. Ya viste. No te dejan ver la tele.
All right. I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean, back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau. If she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so. I guess she got what she wanted.
Great. So she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait. We're not... End of session.
Pizza.
Take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister when I was little.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure.
Yeah, I feel like maybe there's something up here, but also I feel like there wouldn't be. No. There's nothing else. Oh, hay algo aquí arriba. El vato como se salió. Quebró todo el pedo. Con la mente. With the mind. Oh, hey, mate. Apenas llegué a donde está el brother guardado, but he wasn't there yet. He wasn't there anymore. Me dijeron que el vato anda ahí arriba con ellos. Interview with Redacted conducted with the aid of a French translator on November 17, 2009 in a retirement home in Redacted, France. Smoking Pram. Agent, where were you on August 2? And where were you on late August 2, 1979, Mr. Berlieu? Monsieur Berlieu. El que habla French es el otro. Translated from French. So specific date. Laughter. As if I could ever forget. I was called to a fire I was the call to the fire at the Rio. What do I say? What did you see? Smoke with white like a new pope rising up from the windows of the small shop. I sent my man in. I was fire chief back then. Agent, what happened next? We pulled the shop owner out and she was already dead. Smoke in his lungs. We found the source afterwards. A baby walker poured water onto it. It poured water onto it, but that only encouraged the smoke. We pulled the carriage outside. Smoke kept shooting out. A crowd gathered. People said it was a miracle, but I disagreed. It seemed to me like more of an omen. We brought the strange thing back to the fire hall. Some Americans, like yourself, came back later and took it away. End of relevant portion. Aquí no hay nada guardado. ¿Cuál será la puerta through which I have not gone in from? We tried this one. No hay nada. See, archives, Duke's archives, como un globe, tabletop globe. Ahí era el pinche White Christmas tree que habla. Ah, mira, the legendary smoking pram. Cosas nomás así abandonadas en las orillas. Se supone que son bien dangerous. Bueno, pues let's go see about over here. Watch your step. Puro Entropic Echo, nunca me dieron Corrupted. No sé qué chingados. These never ends. Me saca de onda que es ese glitch, el little square. For no reason other than no reason. No reason at all. Give that bitches. Bombas a Bomb grandma. Remote that. No. Clear en 6 no tengo. Clear and 6. Puro remote dot, puro mamadas. And that's it. Allá fue todo. Ow! Well, I guess it's through that door. Entropic echo. Corrupted something. ¡Ah, la vez! No me dio ni corrupted nada. Puro scared. Calm myself. Oye, nunca dejaron salir. Ya. No se acaban o qué. Ah, ok. Never mind. Corrupted. Remote that. I don't have the most remote dot. No había nada. Those. Those things. ¿Cuáles? Like the spikes, the astral spikes or whatever. Porque no sé por qué, pero estas porque we can't really even comprehend what they are según. Like cuando salen, they come out of somebody's head. Somebody has gone to the astral plane. But wanna know what the point of this room is. Ah, es un radio. Sí lo agarró, ¿no? Sí. Altered items. A behavioral containment changes. Altered items. Summary. Recently, there have been some alarming changes in behavior and altered effect in two altered items in the Panopticon. The redacted and the redacted have become much more aggressive, with entirely new effects manifesting for no discernible reason. The items have been investigated for updated containment procedures to counter these new effects, with one successfully discovered to be contained by consultant visual contact. But this development is worrying. What if all altered items undergo this behavioral change? We need to find out why this is happening, what is changing. Handling these altered items has also resulted in numerous Panopticon staff being redacted. I would say they've gone to the astral plane, but these aren't objects of power. Not one of them has come back. This, plus the uptick in astronauts not returning from their dives, has me wondering what the hell is going on. Is anyone looking into this? Is there any plan? Refer to file redacted for full report. Pues por eso, because they're not even made from this world, and if they are, pues no, they're not, like, son como que puro thought, astral spike. Soundproof office. Boku booths. Aquí graban Bokus. Ya tengo chingo que no miro. Que no miro una tele de esas. Ey, se hizo freeze. Pedo. Hello. No. Se hizo freeze. Como chingados lo quito. Close game and reopen it. Que agüite, yo quería ver el Little TV Show. El Little TV Show. Este juego te puede dar epilepsia. Si no tienes suficiente cuidado, este juego te puede dar epilepsia. Vamos a ver dónde me ha regresado. Ya puedo volar o no. Sí. He perdido. Archives. Ah, mira, sí, jaló. Good stuff.
TV! Let's watch Donkeys in Space!
It's not safe.
But Star Captain Hee-Haw! Can I poke it with a stick?
Okay. Bureau rule number 74. Always be suspicious of things that weren't there before.
What?
Looks safe to me.
Donkeys in Space!
Wait! It's not even plugged in!
Captain Hee-Haw, why? No mames, qué pedo. No mames, todos cagadillos. Ah, fuck, that's a lot of new stuff. I tell you what. Ya se puede. Ah, pues there's this fast travel over there. No llego a nadie a ayudarlos. Hold on just 1 second. Ahí está. Containment. Aquí. Antes no se iba a poder que se couldn't fly, pero ahora sí. These maps, I tell you what. Era para acá, para adentro.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Great. More clocks.
Vamos a ver qué pedo.
What the fuck is that?
TT anchor.
It's making more clocks?
No, apúntale bien. Entropic echoes. Ay, no, ¿dónde voy a sacar más? Am I just supposed to throw whichever one? No creo. Hay que armar relojios por ahí. Pero ¿dónde? I don't think I have to throw these guys. Sería mucho pedo. Ah, pendejo. Ah, no mames. That's got a big arc. Pick up enemies? Maybe. Maybe yes. Pick up enemies. ¿Para dónde era la chingada? I didn't rest in the bonfire enfrente de ahí. Se me olvidó.
This is the safe room Wells showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Great. More clocks.
Mira, no había visto esto. Mira nomás. Ah, mira. Ahí hay otro. Hay otro. Y no se subió. No. 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 Vale, a ver. No puede guardar para arriba. Ya cuando se va bajando. You know something that's weird? Se estará chingo por hacer load. Even though no debería, según. I guess it's normal. Pero maybe not. ¿Dónde estaba? Ah, yeah. Gotta try again. Uy. el vato se aventó.
What the fuck is that?
Defeat the anchor. Alright, give me a second. Hemos regresado, chingo.
It's making more clocks?
Me soltó el puto explosive a la verga cuando le quité el pause. Ábrete. Oh no. No, más malos. No. No, no mames, como quiera se murió. Ah, pendejo. Well, that was a failed attempt from the start, valió verga.
What the fuck is that?
No mames. Ah, pendejo.
It's making more
No
clocks?
mames. Alguien puedo parar ahí. No. It's just like, nope, te mueres. Es que brincar, like you gotta jump and leave it pressed, not jump and press it again, porque si brincas y le pigas otra vez, deja de volar. Or she just doesn't do it. Acá de onda. So I'm just gonna wait for it to turn over here, porque ahorita valió verga.
The fuck is that?
Trying to be proactive and fast.
It's making more clocks?
Que todavía no tocaba para acá. Rip in peace. Pues va a estar más recio. Oh shit. No, siempre hago la misma mamada. Ah, mira. Me salvé. Pure skill. Anybody else would have died later. Debilita. Come on.
That must be the altered item.
Only took me like 10 tries.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Good stuff. Now I have 8 points to waste it on the. ¿Por qué no me deja? ¿Por qué no me deja? I guess I need to be más burger. Pues sí, pero ya no tengo los puntos. Upgrade grip. No. I want to construct charge. Pues now we can go over here and talk to the brother. Para que diga cosas locas. Cosas bien locas.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything made up?
Ah, mira, un camarada.
Marshall.
Ok, camaradas. Sí, cuida a Emily. Y el vato del fridge se me olvidó. Después voy a ayudarlo. Black rock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. Description already fake. A trot man style anchor made of iron with a wooden stock. Surface is rusted in places. Waste 3,789 pounds. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. This sphere is always regenerated at a precise point in relation to the item, especially redacted horizontal feet and redacted vertical feet from the redacted of the anchor. Appendix 425-1983, redacted. Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit with dedicated oxygen line at redacted AM EST. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, redacted's oxygen line was cut at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during redacted's entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. Ranger redacted had been declared MIA, presumed dead. El vato pobre. Le fue mal. Television show proposal. Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment. In order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural event, we can also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts presented as fiction in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses that we could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs, and it has been off the air for a few years now. Night Springs. Es el monster que le saca a ti a pelear. Es el refrigerador. Es the former.
Marshall didn't give me any orders before she left. Guess I'll just keep managing inventory.
A ver, ¿qué más puede ver? Este ya lo había oído.
Good luck out there.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location's security and proximity to a high-traffic area will prevent misuse, while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
Ese pedo de la jukebox está bien loco también.
Making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number...
That it transport you somewhere else.
Improper use of the jukebox altered item. Inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
That is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places. Like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups.
Ese pedo de lo de la Black Rock Quarry y todo ese pedo está cool because they say that they can see a city from there.
I can go
Pero
in and
pues
take a
they
look.
can't go.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just
Or
past the
actually,
security booth over
I
there.
think there's a paper que dice
Put in a
que
token and enjoy
some
the ride.
people went and just never came back. Ay, qué hueva, sir. Quiere hablar un chingo.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. Don't get sloppy out there.
Pues I gotta go talk to this lady so that I can talk to the brother. But I'll do that tomorrow.
The resonance emanating from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant.
Tengo papeles. Mañana los leo también. For now, I'm gonna leave it off here. And stuff. Va a seguir de mañana. Well, thanks for showing up and viewing Control and sticking around and saying stuff in the chat y todo eso. Good times. A ver si mañana más. Que no le falta tanto el game, but also we're kind of like a little bit more or less than halfway. Algo así. But yeah, pues we'll be seeing about that tomorrow. Que es mañana viernes. Maybe not tomorrow. We'll see. Pero yo digo que probably yes. Ah, wait. Chinga. A lo mejor no. I forgot I have to go to McAllen a comprar ropa para la wedding. Que hueva. Pero if I get back on time enough, sí. Bueno. Ayo. Take it easy. Good night. Thanks for sticking around. Ahí nos vemos.